So how do you rank videos on the first page of YouTube and Google? In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips that have been updated due to the recent and ever-changing YouTube algorithm and best practices for getting results on YouTube. But hey, if we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, and my passion is helping people build their influence and their income with YouTube and online video. And I'm so excited for today's training. What's up, Stevie? What's up, JC? And if you're here on the replay, let me know where you're watching from in the comment section and let's dive into it. So today we're talking about YouTube ranking tips, and specifically 5 tips for ranking your videos on the first page of YouTube. And if you have gotten value out of trainings like this in the past here on Think Media, can you smash the like button and maybe tell somebody about this training, because I think you're really going to enjoy it. And if we are just meeting, my name is Sean and my passion is helping you build your influence with online video. I'm also the author of YouTube Secrets. I'm excited. In fact, let me know if you've already read this. Book is out now. We hit #1 in business and social media on Amazon. And so super excited about that. And it's been a great season with the book launch. But today we're going to be actually talking about 5 tips for ranking videos on page 1 of YouTube, how to turn views into income, and then details about an in-depth free training, plus a lot more content that you will enjoy. But first, let's define what is a ranked video. Well, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. And right now, there's over 2 billion monthly logged in users with the Gmail account accessing this site called YouTube. That is a massive audience, not million, billion, right? So you want to grow your influence, you want to get views, you want to get subscribers. I know it feels like YouTube is competitive, and it is, but there's massive people here. But what we need is an edge, right? We need a way to get discovered. And that's why I love YouTube search and ranking videos. And it really all starts with people coming to the search bar. It's a search engine and people are looking for things. They're typing in questions, they're typing in terms. For example, they might type in best camera for YouTube. In fact, that's maybe how we met. And if you're watching this video, I'd love to hear in the comments how long you've maybe been watching Think Media, and maybe you discovered this very channel because of a ranked video, because of a video showing up in search, and maybe what was that video? Tell me in the comments, but this is a great example. If you type in best camera for YouTube, these are all ranked videos. I've got multiple videos on the first page of YouTube when you type in that search term. In another niche, if you type in best self-improvement books, I've got a video there on that first page talking about those books. It's 2 years old. It's got almost 200,000 views, and that is a ranked video. Now, this is Nicole, who is a part of some of our advanced trainings. She's got a kids occupational therapy channel called Kids OT Help. And you can see here, you type in tummy time, and using a plugin, 40,000 people search a month for that search term. That's a lot of people looking for tummy time information. And you type that in, her video ranks in search right here, and it's got 87,000 views. In fact, she's a relatively new YouTube creator, but now her channel's got almost 10,000 subscribers, and this very video is getting 69.4 views per hour. Pretty insane. Why? Because it's a ranked video that keeps showing up in search. Even though she made it work once, it keeps working for her even when she's not working. The same thing is happening here from Chana, Techno Dad. He's got a home theater channel and he's getting 3.8, I did the math wrong, 3.8 views per hour. Based on my math, that actually is 91 views a day and over 33,000 views a year off of one video that he made a while ago that is ranked in search and keeps working for him. And here's the reason why I love ranked videos so much, is because recently it's been crazy. We've been on the YouTube Secrets book tour. We've been traveling a lot. My wife recently had surgery, so we spent 10 days in LA at UCLA hospital, recovering with her. I've been speaking at events like Vid Summit. So I've been super busy, and to be honest, we haven't been doing the regular content that we normally do on Think Media. We're getting back into it. We're ramping back up into it right now, but it's been super crazy. But the reason I love ranked videos is because really the growth on Think Media hasn't really changed. In fact, in the last 2 days, even though I haven't uploaded a video in over a week, Think Media got 100,000 views. And in the last 60 minutes, it got 1,900 views. Not because of new content, but because of ranked videos, right? So ranked videos are incredibly powerful. And what I love about them is it's not just about YouTube. In fact, any given month, I get about 100,000 views from Google search. This is in my analytics, and you can always look at your own analytics in your YouTube Creator Studio or the new YouTube Studio Beta. You can see your traffic sources. And so one of the external traffic sources for Think Media is Google, right? 100,000 views in the last 30 days, and every month it generates that all from ranked videos. And it gets even better because here's the thing. What is the number one traffic source on YouTube? Like, what's the number one way people get views? We're talking about ranked videos, so your answer might be, well, ranked videos, search. That's not even true. We're getting all those results from ranked videos, but it's not even the number one traffic source on YouTube. For Think Media, about 30% of our views a month come from YouTube search, but about 34.5% of views come from suggested videos, right? Those are the videos that are on the right side that show up underneath mobile, that are suggested when a video ends. That is the largest traffic source on YouTube. And really, these are like the power twins of crushing YouTube. If you master these, you master YouTube. And so our power question is, how do I leverage the search and discovery power of YouTube? That's what you'd want to be asking yourself. Like, how do you tap into those two traffic sources? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So I've got 3 big tips, and I've got the 5 tips specifically about ranking. So let's dive right into them. Number 1, you want to research before you press record. Before you record a video, you always got to do your research first. And so meet Heather. She's actually the Chief Operation Officer of Think Media. But she also has a side project, which is her homeschool channel. And so when you research, what you want to do is you can go to the YouTube search bar, you start typing, and then you see these predictions, right? So when she types in homeschool, you can see homeschool routine, homeschool morning routine, homeschool curriculum. And so one of those terms is homeschool versus public school, right? And you can see that term there. And actually, this tool tells us that 3,600 people are looking for that search term a month. Pretty powerful. That tool, by the way, is called keywordseverywhere.com. It's totally free. It's a plugin for Chrome or for Firefox. And that'll let you see all this information. So when you research before you press record, you can make strategic decisions. So what happens then, right, is someone types that in, and sure enough, she's got a ranked video, and it's got over 70,000 views. She's crushing it. But now what's crazy is that her channel, The Homeschool House, just crossed 11,000 subscribers. It's actually more than this screenshot. And right now it gets about 16,000 views a month. It's growing by about 452 subscribers a month. But I want you to see something crazy strategic here. 0 videos have been published when I took the screenshot. Not 4, not 10. She didn't even post new content, but still got 16,000 views and 452 subscribers. Now, Heather can relate just like me to this busy season. I mean, when you've got your family and kids and your church responsibilities and your life and you're homeschooling, plus she works at Think Media, we got a lot going on. So sometimes it's hard to stay consistent on YouTube. In fact, let me know in the comments if you can relate to that. When was the last time you uploaded a video? Have you had trouble lately staying consistent? What I love about ranked videos is that they work for you when you're not working. So even though since taking this screenshot, she has been jumping back up, she's scaling back up just like we are, life is seasonal. But even when you can't post, if you have strategic ranked videos, you can still make a massive impact on your channel. So here's the 5 things that I've been focusing on lately. Things are always changing with the algorithm. What used to work doesn't necessarily always work. And so here are the 5 things that I focus on the most. The first one is you want to identify your target keyword phrase. You got to research before you press record, and you got to identify what is even the very topic you want to talk about. And so just like Heather did, okay, homeschool versus public school. She hadn't shot a video yet. She identified that that was her target keyword phrase. Number 2, you want to craft a title that is optimized for humans, but is based on that keyword phrase. So the new kind of school thing is in the past, you would want your titles to be literal based on your keyword research. That's not really true anymore. You want your keywords to be in your title, crafted into your title, but you really want to be talking to humans, and I'll share an example about that in a second. And that's definitely a new update you want to pay attention to. Number 3, include your primary keyword phrase and support keywords in your description and tags. So now you want to make sure you know what your primary keyword phrase is, like homeschool versus public school, but then you want to support anything else related to that keyword phrase and make sure that that's included in your description, in sentences and paragraphs there, that it's included in your tags, to really let Google know what your video is about. And that brings us to number 4. Number 4, you want to optimize your content. And what is your content on YouTube? It's your video. Now, that's a massive point. I mean, we don't have time in this video to go deep on that, but then it's not just about, good titles and tags and description. The content is king. And how you structure your video, what you say in your video, how you optimize your video to also be being discovered by new people, right? Because if people are typing in something and finding your video, then they probably haven't met you yet, right? Because they're searching for something, they're finding your video as an answer. And so you want to optimize your content to consider a lot of different factors, but you want to pay attention to that, number 4. And then number 5, you want to craft a clickable thumbnail, and thumbnails are more powerful than ever before and more important than ever before. I actually lately have been spending a lot more time and ever increasing time on thumbnails because, again, if you have the best content in the world, but nobody clicks through to actually watch it, then it's not going to make an impact. It doesn't matter if at 3 minutes in your video, it's absolutely life-changing. If nobody actually starts your video and then actually watches it to that point based on how it's optimized, then you're still going to lose, right? So you've got to craft a clickable thumbnail. So here's an example. On Video Influencers, one of my other channels I run with Benji Travis, a while ago we did IGTV versus YouTube when IGTV launched. We actually did a live stream. So we just went live from my smartphone in a hotel room, and we just talked about IGTV versus YouTube. Now that is a literal keyword. You can see it. We led right off IGTV versus YouTube. But then we also optimized it for humans, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, that's not a keyword phrase. That's describing the structure of the video. It's speaking a little bit to nostalgia. It's speaking a little bit to humans, right? And it kind of gave us the structure for the video. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of IGTV in this whole YouTube conversation. And that video ranked, and just as a live stream from our phone, it has produced massive results and even growth on our channel. And a cool tool that I've recommended a lot here on Think Media is actually vidIQ. And so when we look at some of these screenshots, I'm using vidIQ. And you could grab a free version of that. I use the Boost version. If you want to try out the Boost version, it's at vidiq.com/think. And I'll link that up in the description as well. But that's where I'm seeing how many views an hour this video is getting. So this video shot on a smartphone, right? In a hotel room, 18.7 views an hour. It keeps getting viewed even though we made it once months ago, and it's probably a little bit less traffic now, but it continues to get views even when we work or not. That's why I love ranked videos the most, and I love YouTube the most, even over all the other social media platforms, because it's the only social network that is a search engine. Okay, that brings us to number 2. What gets measured gets improved. If you want to get better at ranking videos and ranking videos on the first page of Google, you've got to be looking at your analytics more, looking at YouTube Studio Beta, and improving and making small tweaks, because I've learned that small tweaks lead to giant peaks on YouTube. And so what gets measured gets improved. So a fact, on YouTube, minutes matter most. That's why when you go into your analytics, higher than subscribers, higher than views is your watch time, and it shows your minutes. So YouTube wants your content to be watched longer, more minutes consumed. And they've offered us a new tool now. It's been out for a while, a whole new revamp of analytics, of data. And there's a really important thing that we need to be looking at inside of YouTube Studio Beta. You should have access to this now in your back end of YouTube. And it gives us this kind of funnel that shows us impressions and how those impressions lead to views and how those views lead to watch time. Now, what's an impression? An impression means someone logs into YouTube on their phone, on their computer, and they go to their homepage, or they look at suggested videos, and there's an impression of a thumbnail and a title, and that could be your thumbnail or title. It means that you're on the screen, you were on the mobile screen, you're on the computer screen, and someone saw your content. It doesn't mean they clicked on it, but they saw it. Somewhere on YouTube, they saw it. That's one impression, right? So in Think Media, a while ago in August, I got 23 million impressions, and then 4.5% of people actually clicked on that, so it led to 1.8 million views. Then out of those views, the average view duration was 4 minutes and 15 seconds, which led to 7.5 million minutes of watch time. Now, what's crazy though, is that this actually says that 2.2 million of those impressions were, over 50% of them were from YouTube recommending my content. So YouTube was actually, whether it's suggested videos, the homepage, in fact, it tells you that on the watch page, 36% of people are seeing videos or thumbnails on that watch page. And on the homepage, 18% of people are seeing those recommendations. Doesn't mean they're clicking on it, but they're seeing it. We got to hit a timeout button here really quick and talk about how ridiculous this is. Like, we're living in one of the greatest eras in human history to build your influence online. A free platform called YouTube will recommend your content for free if it's good content and if you optimize it well, and share it with strangers so that you can grow your brand, your business, and your influence online. And did I mention it was for free? You know, a lot of times, and I'm empathetic, I understand that maybe you don't have monetization because you haven't hit 4,000 hours of watch time or gotten the views yet. Maybe you've been struggling to grow on YouTube. But let us not forget that for all of the problems YouTube has, YouTube is an incredible platform with an incredible opportunity that all you need to access it is a smartphone and an internet connection. You could shoot videos on this, you can edit videos on a smartphone, you can upload them online, and you can absolutely change your life, your business, your nonprofit, your church. It doesn't matter what you're doing. YouTube, if you use it right, will recommend your content for free. It is crazy what's happening. And then inside of here, it tells us this, that you can actually increase the chance of YouTube suggesting your content for free, by the way, right? That's them recommending it. They'll suggest your content if you increase your click-through rate and your video watch time. So if you want to rank videos on the first page of YouTube and Google, you want more people clicking through on your videos, and you want to optimize your content so that people watch your videos longer. You need more watch time, okay? And so now our question is, well, how do we increase that click-through rate? And then how do we actually increase that watch time? And so a couple ways to increase your click-through rate is going to be your title. You want that title to be provocative. That's why it needs to be interesting to humans. It has to have a keyword in it because that's what people are searching for. But it also should be, you know, cause curiosity. People want to click through. It seems interesting. You need that thumbnail and then the content itself. This is how you can increase it. If you optimize your title, your thumbnail, and your content, you can increase your click-through rate. You increase your click-through rate, YouTube will recommend your content more. And so here's just one example of a way to increase your click-through rate by optimizing your thumbnails. And what I like to do lately is actually try to take up to 3 thumbnails. So this is an example. I went out in front of my garage. What you could do is set up your phone or a camera on a tripod, stand in front of your garage or your house or a wall, right? And put your phone on a timer and take some photos. So I did one where I'm holding the 2 cameras. I did one with them in my eyes. And then I did one with kind of an emotional face, like what's better between these 2 cameras. Then what I did was I screenshotted those and put them on Twitter and asked if people would vote. This is an imprecise way of figuring out which thumbnail is best. But even this dealt with real people, got feedback from real humans so that we could come with what's the most interesting, what's the most clickable. And in my opinion, I thought A was the best, but my face was kind of emotionless. Like it's kind of cold there. Whereas in here, I look like in C, I'm like, this is interesting. Which one is better? And so when people voted by an overwhelming majority, C won, which led to this being the actual thumbnail. I finished it out. I edit my thumbnails in Photoshop. But of course you could use like a free tool like canva.com or picmonkey.com to make powerful thumbnails. Well, Sean, that sounds like it took a little bit longer than just making one quick thumbnail. True, but it's worth it because it matters this much to tap into the power of YouTube, actually rank your videos. You want to take a little extra time on your content. I've got the title optimized, you can see, and this video is absolutely crushing. The screenshot is from a while ago, which brings us to tip number 3 now. Tip number 1 was research before you press record and those 5 strategies for ranking videos. Number 2, what gets measured gets improved. You got to be looking at your analytics more. Look at your studio beta more so that you can make smart decisions to tweak your content to get better results. But then how do you actually turn views into income? Here's just one example and case study. And what I love about YouTube is that it makes it possible to turn your passion into profit. And here's what I mean. If you were to follow me on Instagram, you would see that I post stuff like green juice and health products a lot because I'm just passionate about energy and vitality. I drink green juice all the time. And there's a particular kind of green juice that I like to drink when I'm on the go called Organifi. It's actually a green juice powder that you mix with water and you drink it. So this is just something out of my life, right? You're like, Sean, why are you telling me this? Because I'm illustrating that when you take what you're passionate about, it could be something that seems weird, like green juice powder, but something that you're passionate about, you're knowledgeable about it, and you just put content online that's valuable. You just answer people's questions, you share your tips, you share the pros and the cons, and you optimize it well. It can absolutely be possible to profit from your passion. So what you want to ask is, what questions are your target audience asking? Is your target audience asking? What are they typing in the search bar? So eventually I found this keyword called best greens powder, and using keywords everywhere, you could see that 3,000 people a month are actually searching for that. Really weird. Like, tell me in the comments if you think that's strange, right? It's weird. Like, it's obscure. You would probably never search for that. But 3,000 people a month do. In fact, when you look at the other keyword variations, it's actually more like 5 to 10,000. And when we optimize videos, we always optimize them for multiple different keywords around one strategic theme. And so you can see that this video is ranked around that. And in the video, I just talk about the product. And then in the description is a link to my affiliate link. Now, we don't have time to go into what affiliate marketing is, but we definitely cover that here on Think Media. I'll link to a playlist in the description about it. And I also cover that in the deep dive training that I'll tell you about in just a second. But it then links to my affiliate link. And so here's basically a summary of how this works. Someone types something in search, in this case, best greens powder. They find my video. My video's there. I talk about it. And then you have to have a monetization strategy connected to that video. And then you can turn your passion into profit. You could turn views into income. And there's multiple different ways to monetize on YouTube. So here's the case study. That video now has almost 100,000 views. And so as I do my research, it's generated almost $400 in YouTube AdSense. Now, that's cool, and $400 is some good money, but the video is about 2 years old. 100,000 views is a lot of views, and $400 probably won't pay your mortgage or your rent, right? So that's pretty good money, but that's why you need multiple income streams, multiple revenue streams, because in affiliate marketing, this one video has generated over $4,000, right? And so really together, those income streams stack. And not only that, that channel is about life hacks and biohacks and product reviews related to health and leadership and optimizing human performance and stuff. It's my Sean Cannell channel. I don't do much there, but it's sitting there for experiments like this and other things that I share. And a video like this also grows your subscribers. It also grows your views. So you're growing your brand, you're growing your income all at the same time when you start tapping into the power, right, of ranked videos. And so here's an example of the affiliate program that product is connected to. And in 2007, it generated almost $3,000. So really, it's more like $5,000 or $6,000 that this video has generated. One ranked video between ads and affiliate marketing is probably over $6,000 of income that comes in $200 to $300 a month, totally passive, because of the power of ranked videos. Now, of course, I have to say that these results are not typical. You could make more, less, or nothing at all with these tips. And I know that you know that, and you're here, you know that it takes work and it actually takes applying yourself. And I don't know what niche you're in or where you're starting, but I share that just because you could see this is like real stuff that works when you rank videos. And so here's the thing, if you're interested in more training like this, then I want you to check out the free YouTube masterclass that I have online. It's 3 strategies for growing your audience and income with YouTube. It's an hour long, and I actually go through the new roles of YouTube success, and specifically 3 creative ways to earn $1,000 per month on YouTube, and 3 case studies of how regular people used a simple YouTube strategy to quit their job and create a full income online, full-time income. So this in-depth training is available for free at tubeinfluence.com. We did it a little while ago. It's just a replay right now. and it's only going to be up for as long as we leave it up there. In fact, we're going to be taking it down soon, especially as some new trainings coming out. So if you want to watch it, go watch it right now. There's a link in the description, or you can just go to any browser and type in tubeinfluence.com. You just enter your email when you get there, and then we send you access to the entire training for free. And this is like advanced stuff. This is stuff that's normally inside of our online courses and some of our online programs, but you can jumpstart your results right now by checking it out at tubeinfluence.com. And hey, if you have gotten value out of this video and you want me to do some more trainings like this, I'm pumped to be back. You know, it's been a crazy season. It's been busy, but now that we're kind of in the final quarter of this year, I'm excited to dive into future trainings. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What kind of topics would you want covered here on Think Media coming up? What kind of deeper dive trainings do you have questions about? I'm going to be reading the live chat and all of the comments. So tell me those, and then maybe tag or share this with somebody who would get results, who would love this kind of content. Question of the day: what niche or topic is your YouTube channel about? Tell me that in the comments below. What are you passionate about? Or is your YouTube channel based on your passion? And what niche, what topic is kind of the focus of your YouTube channel? Tell me that in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching this training. If you're new here, click the button on the screen to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And if you want to check out another video from Think Media, click or tap the screen right there, and that will take you into some more training just like this. Until next time, this channel is all about the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. Keep crushing it, and I'll see you in the next one.